Good morning. It's neat how fruits and chakras kind of go together, right? I really like blueberries. It's funny how they're kind of like chakras in the fruits and vegetables are all the same. Put a couple in there. Not all blueberries are big and bulbous. A couple little friends, you know what I'm saying. Okay, certain to do like them apples too. We like our apples. They're delicious. I like the sour ones that come off the trees, those little tiny ones. This is a green apple, obviously. I'm going to put some of those. Give it a little red too. I don't always eat a lot of apples because they have a different kind of sugar. It's red. Maybe like oranges too. Slice of orange. Make it a blood orange because you got purple anyway. Yeah, might as well put lemons in there. You know? Lemons. Lemons start off green. You got it. I'm gonna put a slice of that too. Actually, let's put a banana too. Bananas are awesome. Still in the fruit family. I heard somebody say it's the only fruit with appeal. Interesting. Oh, like cherries. Cherries are nice too. Oh, nothing wrong with cherries now. I do like grapes too. Grapes are excellent. Good for your old lungs and stuff. They all kind of flow into each other too, because grapes and cherries, those things, they have different colors. It happens. Gotta get it in there somehow. So that's our pomegranate color too, because you need the magenta in there. See if we can make this work. Pomegranate. Come on now. Let's see. Kind of look like an onion, but it's not. It's a pomegranate. It's full effect. can't forget plums. Plums are awesome. When I used to eat meat and chemicals, I was drinking smoked plum juice. Oh my God, it's delicious. But, you know, it's carcinogen, so I don't really want to be putting smoke stuff in my body that are like that form of carcinogen. Plums, they got different shades of red and purple and little tints. It's pretty basic, you know. Okay, so we got lemons, we got apple. Our apple's looking pretty sad right there, to be honest with you. It's a sad looking apple. You know what, we're gonna do a better apple. I don't know what that is. It's kind of dilapidated, let's see. Can we make our apple into something nice? I don't know. I don't know what it is at this point. Some kind of odd fruit. We don't know yet. Okay, but we gotta put an apple. It was supposed to be green for the green apples. Let me see. Let's draw a better apple. Kind of the same shape as a cherry, almost a different bottom. Always got to have that in there. Pencil sharpeners suck because they break colored pencils, so it's best to use a razor. And I didn't feel like getting up to get a razor right this second. It's a rotten apple, maybe. Okay, so let's see. Grapes. I should have a marker, but it is what it is. I didn't feel like getting up and getting a marker. Oops. See how the blackness engulfs the fruit and stuff? So, you know, even good stuff has dark sides. You know, and it gives it dimension. It's not good to go around the whole thing with black. You know, you can't let the darkness define the light where it is. So you always got to leave a little space. You know, you got to break the darkness. Some of this food looks a little along the way as far as not necessarily expired. It's outside of that one. Who knows what that is? Maybe that's going to be a fruit in the future or something that we'll end up seeing. Anyway, there you have it. So you got some fruit there. You know. I hope you guys get to eat a lot of fruit. You know, they tell me it's a different kind of sugar than processed sugars and stuff. You know, so for diabetics, you know, and glycemic people, you know, I feel my levels running low sometimes. But, you know, the food's got energy in it. You know, and there's many different color yellows. I did use both. So. You don't see any meat in here, right? Like, if all this stuff is going to go in your body, into your chakras and stuff like that, you know, there's no meat. But some people, they got their chakras all confused up like this, you know. They're not all in a line like normally. Like, people picture their chakras to all be in some kind of special alignment, you know. And I think it's true, you know, there's different ones that go to different places, you know, and, kind of is what it is, so, you know. So here's our key. You gotta always put a key here. So you got that one. Okay. You got this one. We got this one. We got this one. Okay, we got this one. And then this one. And then old red. Is that red? It's kind of a dark red. Very dark red. Purple. Yes, and then, you know, you got the person there. And they're sitting Indian style. For those of you thinking about your DMT experiences, you may have gotten to go deep inside yourself and see those chakras. See the colors that come to your light. Like when you close your eyes, you know, you'll see a color, and that is kind of like one of the chakras that's either going good or needing repair or working on. You know, so when you go within yourself, you can figure out things because there's symbols that show you. And I'm a kind of a visual guide to a degree, so I need to see stuff to instill things in my reality sometimes. Because you're supposed to believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. You heard that, right? You know, but in general, you know, too much light can blind out the colors. You know, will they affect the prism or make colors shine more? You know, I think they make it shine more, so that's why it's better to go with love. You know, in darkness, you know, you could drown out the colors, you know, and then you don't see nothing because there's no light whatsoever. So you can't just have a dark world. You always have to consider that there's a balance, you know, and the yin yang and stuff like that too. You really gotta consider that all together, or else you'll never really achieve a good point in your reality, because then you're being blind by ignorance, and it comes across as a selfishness not to want to deal with the world on the outside that is negative, and a lot of you are forced to do that right now. And you know, like, there's uprisings and shit going on, and you know, this is unbalance being met with unbalance, so there's a match. Like myself, I'm not a protester to that point because I'm past my prime in that sense that I could defend myself physically. When I was 23 years old, you know, between 23 and 35, you know, I could have took out easily a man twice my age, even with weaponry. But now I'm just like, my mental state is really kicking ass in a better, more conscious way on top of my life. So, you know, you guys are going to find that out too. It's what happens, you know. It's what adds growth, like the green growth. You know. But like I said, you know, you don't see no meat here. Because then if you're eating muscle, you're eating your own muscle, and that's a form of cannibalism against the world. So, you know, there's a lot of meat farmers and cattle ranchers and stuff like that. These are not bad people. They're born in stuff, and you know, you don't just start up a ranch. You know, it's from your passed down from your family. That's like a thing. You got a lot to learn if you want to be a cattle rancher, you know, and it's pretty intense. And there's a woman, she's the head of the autism or something. I keep forgetting her name. It's a peculiar name, but she's awesome. She did this Temple Grandin. What a badass woman, dude. Let me tell you something. And like, you know, she's good, man. And you know, she had a movie about cattle ranching and stuff, and it was about her inception to the cattle ranching, and it was pretty good. So you could watch that movie, Temple Grandin, and then you know, there's a couple of good movies like that. I'm not going to mention a bunch of other movies because there's negativity in there. You know, you can see that, you know, you emanate. And darkness comes from people to begin with. So if we have that inside of us, and then we're emanating darkness out, you know, it's okay because the shade gives cool and gives the vegetables and fruits a break to grow. But when man's darkness is too much, the only thing that's left on the inside is meat, because the only thing on the outside is meat, because it kills the life that actually grows the proteins, which is photosynthesis. So, you know, the darkness, it just, you know, you pick up that black and it just can go anywhere, and it's like, it just keeps happening. So you gotta put that shit down and pick up a different color, you know. And you can fill it up, and you know, you can still see that even though man is dark, we know that mankind has light and color on the inside, okay? And we could actually have harmony, but the balance has to be bigger. We have to have more of this and less of this. And that's where it's at. So, you know, it's just a little something. I want to do something. I know it's not perfect, but neither am I. Peace.